Hey Flosstube, it's Kim, aka Spartan Stitcher on Instagram, and I am back with another monthly cross-stitching update. This is Flosstube number 131. Today is the 4th of November. So let's talk about what I got done in October. I've got 2 full coverage page finishes and some other progress for you. So I started off, my last video was on the 1st of October, so we were starting fresh with the month. Friends Forever by Ann Stokes, Retired Haid pattern. This is the one I'm doing 4,010 stitches a month to try to hit my page finish goal for the year. And I finished this page right here and then moved on to the next one. So I got my 4,000, got the page finish, and I've got it in the Q snap in a way you can see. So here's the finished page. And then here's where I started just filling on black. I still have more black to go. And of course, this is a page and a little partial. So we will get 4,000 stitches into it this month. And then hopefully for December, that should finish up this page and partial. And then next year will be a finish on the piece. So that is where she is at right now. After that, I worked on Old Flannel Shirt by Carolyn Manning. Let me pull up the pattern for you. I'm working on this one right now. My New Year, New Start. I'm doing one of the blocks every 3 months. So I started this last block in September. I put in almost 1,200 stitches on it. And then I've already started working on it this month. I've got about 400 into it this month, so we're already working on the November section. So there's where it's at. I'm color completing, and I will hopefully I can get the other 700 stitches or so. We'll see if I can get it done tonight, a little bit into tomorrow, and then move on to Friends Forever. 28 count cobblestone Lugana, I believe. Oh, and Friends Forever's on 25 count 2/1 continental 10 stitch Lugana. And then I worked on Story Keep What Lies Within by Lisa Parker. This is the one where I had done all the black first, and I had about half a page done on the top left corner. So I put in 3,710 stitches to finish that page. This is 25 count easy count. So there's the page close up, all done. I got lots of colors done on this one because, so this, even though you can't tell, this lighter part is the full moon. So I finished quite a few colors on that one. Some of these golds are elsewhere in the pattern, so some of them got finished, others did not. And then I already had some of the greens finished. But there is the whole piece. So I forgot what percentage I have done already. Let me see. That one is 1/3 done exactly. So that was my goal for the year on that one. So we'll see that one again next year. And then for the last 10 days or so of the month, I worked on Trick or Treat by Randall Spangler. This one, again, I have all the black done. And I have almost the first row. I have like 2 pages left over here, counting the partials as well with the black cat. Busy month again at work, so I only put in another 3,710 stitches, focusing on the oranges and maroons for the pumpkins. And then some of those colors are also used in the leaves that are scattered around here, and there's a couple leaves up here. So I wanted to get the row done this year, but I don't think that's going to happen. So, but we'll see if I can finish the page later on. I'd like to, but, and then there's the width of all the completed pages that I've done so far. So that's how I ended up October. Let's see. So in my beginning of September video, the very same day, I had just helped Anne, we're the two admins for Full Coverage Fanatics, to load up all our 2024 events, and I completely forgot to talk about it in my September video, and then I completely forgot to talk about it again, I think, in my October video. So Full Coverage Fanatics 2024 events are loaded. We're having by the numbers again. We have 4 quarterly events for the seasons. Those are no count. We have a counting event that is Epic Journeys, both in real life and in fiction. So you have things like Lord of the Rings and some Harry Potter stuff and Gulliver's Travels, as well as things like the Great Wall of China, and some really other cool distances to cover to help you with your full coverage motivation. So check that out. There are monthly no count themes that if you've been a member for a while, you would have seen before. Ancient Adventures, Less is More. I mean, there's one for every month, so I can't list all 12 of them, but check those out. And of course, there's always Focus on a Finish again. So of course, Friends Forever will be my Focus on a Finish for next year. And then I just happened to see one of those things you see on Facebook, the last day of this year, and it had the count from Sesame Street in the picture. Last day of the year is 123-123. If you make your date the U.S. way, where it's month, date, year, so 12/31 of 23, so 123-123, and it had the count from Sesame Street. So that was funny. So I was thinking, well, I hadn't, I started A.M.A. Stewart's U.S. Travel Shelf for Tuesday, which was 2/22 of 22. So I'm thinking, you gotta start something for 123-123, don't you? So I just started my stash dive today. I have eliminated some things out of my stash that I'm not interested in anymore. And so far, the runner-up, without checking all my electronic patterns, is the Blue Flowers A Greyhound Year. Lauren of Flossabilities, so Mama Flossabilities, just finished this one, and it turned out really cool. I haven't decided. I'm going to think more on it if I want it as a altogether one piece, or if I want to do each piece separately, so I can put it in like a frame that I can switch out by month, like I did with I think it's Lizzie Kate monthly series that I have. And then last month I did tell you, I don't know if these are in my Dropbox or not, so I'm going to look, about some gnome patterns by Soda Stitch that I was tempted by. Let me see if yes, I did save them. So this is my haul for the month. I don't buy many, but this is Leaves Collector. So 3 cute fall themed gnomes right there. I got these on her Etsy page. And then I also got Christmas gnomes. She does have enough where there's a few different sets for all the different seasons. Then there's monthly ones. So those were the 2 that I bought. That's my haul for the month. Oh, I also bought this one. Someone posted the finish of this. This is Doreen Jones Ho Ho Ho. They stitched it on black fabric, and it looks amazing on black fabric. So I had to buy that. So I got that off her Etsy site as well. So I bought 3 patterns. Haven't started anything yet. But yeah, I'm going to keep looking through my stash and see if I want to start that. Anyone else interested in a 123 SAL for the last day of the year? And then I post on my Instagram, does this mean I do this instead of my New Year, New Start? Or do I have a 123 SAL start and a New Year, New Start for 2024? I have some time to figure it out. So that's what I'll be thinking about. I don't know if you guys have seen the ads on my videos. I know I have seen the ads on my videos. I am not a monetized channel. I have not hit all the requirements yet. I certainly have the subscribers. You have to have 3 videos within 90 days, which, you know, depending on when the weekends fall, I can hit that most of the time. And then you have to have 3,000 watch hours within the last 365 days. I'm just over 200 hours shy of that. I'm not really interested in monetizing, but I also don't want YouTube making money on my videos. So if I hit all 3 of those, I probably will monetize, just so that if anyone's making money on it, I think it should be me rather than YouTube. So that'll probably won't hit that until the end of the year when I do my whip parade. But just to let you know on that one, so other creators can watch that too, how YouTube they'll take advantage of you if they think they can make some money off you. So as far as real life update, both my girls are sick. My oldest just got sick overnight last night. My youngest has been sick for about a week, so you know, obviously she got the germs. So she's on the mend, and the other one just got sick, so that's fun. I put my back out yesterday picking up a 10-pound piece of steel off the ground. It's stress in combination with I didn't, you know, squat all the way down because I can't squat on my bad knee all the way. So bad luck there. So I'm kind of hobbling around and trying to keep moving around to keep my back flexible instead of locking up. And as far as the work news, still working with Penske. Nothing's changed there. Might have some news shortly. But that's all I can say on that. I've been really super busy trying to make the impossible happen. They still refuse to hire more techs. And that's from my district manager himself that I talked to a couple days ago. So, yeah. So I hope everybody had a good Halloween. Oh, it snowed. We got about 1 inch of snow here in my part of Michigan on Halloween. Like right as I was driving home from work to, you know, go trick-or-treating with the girls, we had huge, like, you know, the big bunches of snowflakes that fall. They started falling and accumulated, even though it was like 35 degrees. And yeah, so that is the biggest snowflakes and the biggest accumulation of snow I've ever seen on Halloween. And that's not just, I mean, it was a record here for this part of Michigan, but also the other places that I've lived, Nebraska, North Dakota, obviously we saw snow on Halloween, but nothing like this. This is the top that I've ever seen. So my oldest I hadn't gotten new winter boots for her yet, so she was wearing tennis shoes that were not waterproof. So she only lasted about 40 minutes. And then my oldest had boots that still fit. She only lasted another 20 minutes because, you know, it's not as fun going trick-or-treating by yourself with your mom. So, yeah, I was only out in it for like an hour while my mom passed out candy here at my house. So, but yeah, it was pretty good. And then when we carved pumpkins last weekend, out of the 2 pumpkins that I had, one of them developed within like the 2 weeks we've had the pumpkins, developed a moldy spot on the bottom. So as soon as we opened that one up, we're like, nope, only carving 1 pumpkin today. So they teamworked, and you know, my youngest said what she wanted, what face design she wanted, and my oldest carved it for her. So if my mouth looks extra red, it's because we had Slurpees. I had Faygo Red Pop Slurpee, which if you're from Michigan, you know that's tasty stuff. So, all right. I hope everybody has a good stitchy November. Happy Thanksgiving. Daylight savings time this weekend, tomorrow, tonight-ish. Happy Veterans Day early to all my fellow veterans out there. And we'll see you guys probably the 1st of December. All right? Thanks, guys. Happy stitching.